everybody. Today we will see in this video how to create a Google form or how to use the Google form for quiz. Let us start. For creating a Google form for quiz, all you need is a Gmail ID. So let me open the Gmail ID. This is my Gmail ID. I have opened it. And if you see this Gmail ID, when you open the Gmail ID, you find a 9-dot grid here, which gives you the list of all the available Google apps in Google, right? So click on this Google app and then you will see so many apps here. Just find Google Docs, Google Sheets and Google Slides. If you find any one of these, just click on one of these, right? And then once you click on that, now since I have clicked on Google Docs has opened. Now from Google Docs, just you see along the sides, left side, you will see 3 horizontal lines which showing the main menu. Okay, just click on the main menu and you will find Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides and Google Forms, right? Now I have opened Google Forms. Now this is my Google Forms page. You will get it in written here, Google Forms. Now I want to create a Google form. So this is my page where I have got all the Google Forms, and this is the one which I have already created and kept it in my Google Drive. And if I want to create a new Google form, I must click on this plus. If I want to go to the existing Google form, I can click on any of these, right? Now I'm just going to tell you how to open a Google form. Okay, create a Google form. Just click on plus symbol. A Google form will open, right? Now Google form as such is used for collecting for two purposes. The first purpose is it is used for just collecting information from some n number of people, right? And the second purpose is for conducting the quiz. In the first purpose, you just enter the detail, ask the questions and give the type of answers and just submit it and send it to the different people. But when you are conducting a quiz, there is a difference. You need to give the options for the answers, or you may demand the answers, and then you should also be able to supply with the answer so that the Google form will correct and make it as a quiz, right? So let us first see how to create a quiz. Okay, first, now since this window is open, just go to untitled form. Okay, untitled form. Give some name to this Google form. Say for example, I am giving the name as sports quiz. Sports quiz, right? Now after giving there, just you see the same name will appear here in this Google form also, right? Now next is something about description. Okay, you can write anything, whatever information you want to give it to the children. For example, I want to give the information, dear children, attend the quiz on sports. Okay. Right? Simply, dear children, attend the quiz. You can write any information related, whatever you want to pass on to your students. Next is how to add the questions. Now once the Google form is opened, it will be like this, and the first thing what you see here is untitled question. What you see here is untitled question, right? Now since this is untitled question, now right here, whenever you are conducting a Google quiz, you need to get certain information from the children also. Whenever you conduct some test, the children are asked to write their name, class and some other details, roll number and all in their test paper. Similarly, when I am conducting the quiz, I also require certain details from the students. Okay, say for example, I want the name of all the children and I want the class in which they are studying, right? So now here I will write your name. Okay, I will write here your name. I want to know the name of the children as my first question. So here if you click on the CC on the side, there is a drop down menu. If you click on the drop down menu, you will get the different types of answers what you expect for the question. Okay, since this is only name, it is a very small answer. So I am going to give this as short answer. Okay. And now use what else you see here. This is the tab for duplicating the same question. The same type of question. Again, if you want, you can duplicate it. And the second one is for deleting this question. And the third one is a very important one. It is for making the question compulsory. It is for making the question compulsory. Unless and until you check this on, the question will not be compulsory. It is all possible that the child can skip writing the name and he can submit the quiz form, which is of no use for a teacher. So what you should do is you must check this on. Okay. Now this question becomes compulsory for the child. Only when he writes the name of the name, he will be allowed to submit the answer. Right. Now I want to have one more of the same type. So let me try duplicate once. Okay. So duplicate question. Okay. Now instead of this your name, I want to make this as your class. Okay. Now for class, there are two ways in which you can make the child to write their class. Either you give it as short answer. There the child will write 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B or 5A, 5B. Or you make the child to pick the class from the menu. Okay, so how to make that? Just go to answer type and you select here drop down. Select here drop down and you write here the classes. For example, if I am going to prepare for 9A, 9 standard, I will write 9A, 9B. It can be anything of your choice. 9C or 9D. Okay, these are the four options I am going to give. Okay, once fourth option you have given, just leave it with that. Don't click on add option again and leave it empty. Otherwise that add option will be lying there empty. It won't be nice, right? So now this is over. This again I am going to make this as mandatory. This is mandatory given here. Okay. Now I want to add some more question. Okay. This is copying the questions I told you. Duplicating the same question. Now I'll tell you how to add questions. Okay. How to add questions. Now from here our quiz starts. Okay. From here I want to make a quiz. Let me see. Let me say my first question is, which is the first question I am asking is, which is the national game of India, for example. Okay. So now for this I want to, since all are beginners, as for a beginners, I am just going to deal with MCQ questions initially, right? So now let us see, MCQ means multiple choice questions. Now let us see for which is the game, which is the national game of India. Okay. Now options are given here. I want to give the first option as cricket, and then the second option has badminton, and the third option as hockey, and the fourth option as football. Right? So these are the four options I would like to give. So I have created this question. Now at one point of time I feel that I don't want this question. I want to change the question. What you can do is, instead of deleting it one by one, simply I can press the delete and then the question will go off. Okay. Now again I want to add the question. Right? Add the question. Now I want to add the question as which, how many. For example, the question what I want to add is, how many players are there in a basketball team. Okay, this is my question. Now I want to again give, after writing the question, what you should see that whether this is in multiple choice or not. Okay, if it is in multiple choice, go ahead with the options. First click on the option 1, say for example 4, and the second option I am clicking and then type 5, and fifth option say for example 7, and then I am giving 9. Okay, now this is the first question I have put. Now from here, as I said, the Google quiz starts. Now whenever you are selecting a Google quiz, you need to supply with the answer also. Then only your Google form will check your Google quiz, and then it will send it to you, send the participants about the scores. So to make this Google form as Google quiz, there is a small option. Okay, I request all of you to be very careful. You find 3 tabs in your system, right? First one is customize theme, and then second one is preview, and the third one is settings. Okay, till you make this change, your Google form will be only for collection of information. To make this as a quiz, what you need to do is just go to the settings button, and in the settings button there is an option quiz. Okay, and then make this as a quiz, and then make this as a quiz and save it. Okay, there are some other options also. Just have a look. Whenever you are creating a Gmail online quiz like this, always it is safe to collect the email ID. So what I do is I always collect the email ID, right? Now, since it is a quiz, I want my child to appear only once for the quiz. Okay, I don't want him to appear as many times as he wants. No. Okay, so what I will do for that? Limit to 1 response. Okay, rest all options you can, it is up to you whether respond receipts you want or not, or edit after submit I am not going to allow, or see summary chart and text responses also I am not going to allow. Then I am go to presentation. Presentation la show progress bar or shuffle question order. Okay, show progress bar. Why? What is show progress bar? Suppose if something is downloading in your internet, what do you see? You see a bar which shows that how many percentage is over. That is called as kind of show progress bar. If you want that, you can give OK. Shuffle question order, I don't want. Means it for each time it will shuffle the question and give it to them. Give it to the children, right? Right now for preliminary stage only these options are okay. And then in quiz you have to enable this quiz. Make this as a quiz, and immediately after when they want, when you should release the grade, immediately after each submission you will be releasing the grades to them. And then how they can respond, the respondent can see missed questions, correct answers and point values, right? Just keep save. Now your Google form has become a quiz. So as you saw before here, when you added a question, this thing has come new. This thing has come new once you make this as a quiz. So click on this answer key now. Now you have to select the correct answer for this question. For example, the correct answer for this question is 5. Okay. Once you have selected the correct answer, what you need to do is you need to actually award the points for this particular question. Like if the child answers correctly, how much point I should be given to this child. So I am making this question as 1 mark question. Okay. I made 1 mark, and then finally what I did? Done. Okay. If I give done, that's all. Okay. And then the most important is you must make this question compulsory. So when I make this question compulsory, to make this question compulsory, what should I do? I should check on this radio button. Okay. So one question is ready. Now I want to add another question. So what should I do? As I said before, you should go to the tools here. There are number of tools. This is for adding the question. This is for importing the question. This is for add title and description. And this is for add image. And this is for add video. And this is for add sections. Now I want to add question. Again, I will give add question. And my cursor comes here. Okay, question. Now type the next question. Google form does not give you numbering. Okay, you have to type the number also. So second question is how many players are there in a team of cricket, for example. Okay, how many players are there in a team of cricket? Now, same way, I want MCQ question. I want this as MCQ question. So, option 1, I am making it as 23. Option 2, 24. Option 11. And then I have 22. Okay. So these are the options. Okay. Now these are the options now. Okay. Now after giving these options, I have to select the answer key. Let me select the answer key and select the correct answer. For example, 11 is the correct answer. And then I must award the points. Say for example, 2 points or 1 point, whatever you want. Then you give done. Each time you write the question, don't forget to add the answer key and then award the points and then giving done and then making it as compulsory. This is the mandatory thing. Write the question, write the options, select the answer key, check the correct answer, give the points and then make the question compulsory. Right? Up to here it is clear. Now your Google form is ready with all preliminary type of questions, MCQ. Let us see how your Google form will appear to your students when they see the when your students how it appears to the student. For that, what you should do, there are 3 icons here again. This is for customize theme, this is for preview and this is for settings. So in this preview tab, you just go and click preview. You will be able to see the preview of the Google form. Now my Google form will be appearing like this to the child. See, the child has to write the name here, then email address here, then name here, then his class he can pick from this, and then questions and answers he has to answer like this. Okay, this is how my Google form. Okay, every time when you prepare a Google form, you can always see the preview. You should always see the preview so that you will get an idea of how the Google form appears to the child. Now let us add a question with an image in it, right? So again, let me give add question, and then I am going to give the question number 3 as identify the sports personality. Okay, identify the sports personality. Now for adding the image in the question, you must click on this. For adding the image in the question, see there is an image here, image icon. Just click on this image icon. It will take you from where I should. If you have in your system, upload from your system. If you do not have in your system, you can just go to the URL and find out the URL. Let me find out. I have opened here. When you open the Google page, and if you want this personality Dhyan Chand, you just right click on it, the image. You click on the image, you will find here copy image address. Copy image address. Click on this copy image address. It will give you the, it will copy the URL. Now you go to your page where you have kept the URL, where you have to paste the URL, and then just give Ctrl V, paste it. The image has come. Now you give insert image, right? So now the image is inserted. Now you can even reduce the size of this image. You will get 4 dots, and you can also change the alignment of the image. There will be 3 dots along the corners of the image. You can click on that and you can give it as center alignment, or you can give it as right alignment, or you can even give it as left alignment. Right now I'll keep it in center alignment. Okay. Now I want to give the options same as we did before. Sachin Tendulkar. I'm giving the option as Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. And then I'm giving Sunil Gavaskar. And then Kapil Dev, and then Dhyan Chand. So now again the same story repeats. Go to answer key, select the correct answer, Dhyan Chand, and then don't forget to give the points, and then don't forget to give done, and then again don't forget to give check the required option. Okay. This is how you have to insert the image in the question. Okay. Now if I want to insert the image in the answer, what I should do? Okay. See here. I will again press the question tab plus question. Now I will say question number. What is the question number now? Question number 4. Okay, question number 4. I want to write the question as who is Sachin Tendulkar among the following? Who is Sachin Tendulkar among the following? Question mark. Okay. So now I don't want to add image in the question, right? Very clear. I want the options to be questions, images. Okay. Who is Sachin Tendulkar among the following? Okay. So again MCQ selected. Now you come to option. Click on option and see there will be image. Okay. Then click add image. Option में आके option ला बंदत कपरो you will see here image. Add image. Okay. Then now you go to URL and find out the URL. Suppose one URL I want to give this. Okay. Say copy image address. Then go to your sports Google form. Give Control V and then give insert image. Okay. One option image is inserted. Okay. Option 1. Then second option again. Okay, second option, 1 second, add image, then you give the URL, Control V and then insert image. Okay, image is added and then add option. Then again I want to insert an image, go by URL and I will say for example insert Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. Shah Rukh Khan. And I am clicking on the image. I should go to the image and right click, copy image address, come to your sports quiz and then press here, paste URL is there and then give Control V, that image will come, insert the image as the option 2. Okay, and then again option 3 mein again I want to insert the image by URL. Now I'll go again, minimize this, go to the new window, open window and there I will type. Now this Google search da idellame Google la I am searching and inserting it. Okay, if you have in your system you can directly come and enter it. Now Shah Rukh Khan for example. Now I'll put Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, Sachin Tendulkar and then give enter. Now the photo of Sachin Tendulkar comes. Okay, just click on that photo, right click on the photo, you will see copy image address, copy image address. Then you go to again sports quiz back and then paste the URL and then insert the image. Okay, then I want to give one more option. Since for everything I am giving 4 options, one more option I will give, that is again insert image, then go to URL. Okay, then again I will minimize this, I will go to the Google search and from there I will find Rahul Dravid for example. Rahul Dravid. Okay, and then I am going to the image and from that image sorry, I am going to that image and from that image copy image address again and then come to your sports quiz and then paste the URL here. Click, keep the cursor, paste the URL here and then once the image gets downloaded you can give insert image. So now all the 4 options are there. Now question is ready. After the question is ready, what you should do? Click the answer key. Okay, and now go and select the image which is the correct image. I want the correct image Sachin Tendulkar is this one. If the child has given this answer, you should give 1 point. Okay, and then don't forget to click done and then coming out of the question, don't forget to give required. Okay, now let us see how the preview looks like. Okay, the preview will be like this. right? So these are the 4 options. Quizzes like this, right? So we have seen how to frame different types of questions in Google Form. First we saw simple questions with 4 options as MCQ, and then we saw how to insert the image in the question, and then we saw how to insert image as options. Now I'll tell you how to insert the video. So for inserting the video for a question, don't give add question. Before add question, you just select this add video tab. Just select add video. You can see here add video. Just click on add video. It will ask you for the URL. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to look for the URL. I have already taken and kept the URL here. I want this video to be taken. Okay. This is the video on which I wanted to ask them some questions. Okay. So Control C, and then I'm giving URL is copied. Control C, or you can give right click, copy, and then go to the your form, and then keep it here, and then right click and then paste. Okay. So video comes here. Okay. Select. Okay. Now your video is inserted for the question. Now type here the question. What will be my question? Now question number is question number 5. For example, question number 5. Okay. Watch the video carefully and answer the questions. Watch the video carefully and answer the questions. Okay. Now I should give the questions. Add question. Now I will be watching this video. Now first this video also the same quality, same story repeats. Okay. You can place it, and then you can center alignment. You can give center alignment. Okay. Anything you can give. Now you write the question. Question what you want to write? The above video. Okay. Now since here I should not write here 5 because this is the heading for the question. Now question number 5 I'll write here, and I'll say the above video, ABOVE, above video is related to which sport? SPORT, sport. Okay. Now for this I want to give multiple choice. So I will write say for example hurdles, and then I'll say javelin throw, then I'll say cross country, or then I will say it is of relay race. Okay, relay race. Which of these? Okay. So I have asked the question. Now once you have given the option, again the same story, you should go to the answer key, select the answer, then give the points. I am giving 1 point, then you give done. Okay, and do not forget to make your question compulsory. Right? So this is how your Google form is created. Now at this level, for teachers like games teachers, up to here it is enough if you create Google form with this kind of images and all, right? After this, we have got different types of questions also here. See, after MCQ you can have checker box. Checker box means match the following kind of thing. Okay, and then you have paragraph answer. For that you need not do anything, just leave the lines and then the children will write the answer and send it. Okay, so these are the important things which you have to learn in forming the questions. Up to here, this is the preliminary and most important of all. So let us revise how you have to add the questions. First, you have to open the Google Sheet, Gmail. From Gmail, go to the 9.grid. From 9.grid, go to the Google Docs or Excel, and then from there open the main menu, come to Google Forms, open a blank form, and then start giving the questions there in the blank form. Before writing the questions, just give here the untitled title here, sports quiz. Okay, sports quiz. And then if you want to write any address, I mean anything you want to address the children, you can write here in the description. Okay, and then frame the write your name, ask for the name of the child, name, class of the child, and then how many players are. Then I started asking for the questions. Number the question. I have given the questions. These are few examples for the questions. And in type of questions, we saw how to insert the image for question, how to insert the image for answers as options. Okay, and then we saw how to insert the video. Okay, by seeing the video, how they will answer the questions. Now, this is all about framing. And before doing all these things, what is the most important thing? You should go to settings, and in settings, you should click general make, collect email address, limit to 1 response, and in presentation show progress bar if you want, and then quizzes may, this is more important, make this as quiz, and then rest is all optional. You can select it and then give save. Okay, now to see the preview, let us see our this thing is completed. Let us see how our Google form looks like when it goes to the student. Yes, it will be like this. The child has to write here email address, and the child has to write here name, and then the child has to select his class, and then questions he has to answer. Select the options. Now see here, all the options are there. If you play the video will start playing. Okay, now after seeing the video, the child will answer the questions. Okay, you can add one more. Which team has won the right? So this is all about how to create questions. Now the question is how to send this to your students. Let us see how to send this to your students. Okay, now if you see here send students, there is an option here send. Okay, just click on this send button, and then you will see there are 3 ways in which you can send the Google form to your students. Okay, so one is via mail and another is via link. Mostly we all will use through link. So you select this link first. Okay, when you click on this link, automatically the link will be generated. Now you see this link is too long. So what you do, just shorten the URL. It will shrink the link into a smaller form, and then it will allow us to copy the link. Okay, then you copy the link, and then you go to WhatsApp, and whomsoever you wanted to post. Okay, you can post this. For example, I am posting here to myself. Say for example, I am posting to this link. Then here you keep the cursor and give paste in my WhatsApp group. I am sending it to myself. Okay, so the person to whom the Google form should go, he has received the Google form, right? Link. So the child will click on the link. Okay, child will click on the link, and he or she will attempt the quiz. Okay, for example, email ID, your email ID, whatever email ID or whatever questions he has to do, whatever thing he has to do, he will do and submit it. Right now, so this is about how to send the email. The next part is about how to view the answers or how to view the responses. Okay, let us deal it. Yes, so we saw how to create the Google form, how to frame the questions in the Google form, and then how to send the Google form link to different people, right? So 3 stages are already over. Now the 4th part of the session is how to view the responses of the children, or how to analyze the responses of the children. Now you saw that I have sent the link to through WhatsApp to different people. Okay, let me show you how to see the responses what I have received. Now for seeing the responses, this is the Google Sheet what we have prepared. In the Google Sheet, if you see on top, there is one tab questions and another tab with responses, right? So when you click on these responses, you will come to know how many responses you have got. See, now the number of responses has come to 5. Okay, I have got 5 responses. That means 5 students of mine have responded to this Google Sheet. Okay, so now how to see this is the graph of medium scorers, average scorers, or a range from 3 to 6 points. This many have got. Okay, and it will show you a clear scrutiny of all that. Okay, see, these are the people who have attended, and these are the people who have attended your Google Sheet, and these are their scores. And then it will also show you the graph. Okay, suppose 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D, 4 classes are there. Which class has attempted more, which class has not, and question wise analysis, which question is attempted correctly, maximum questions attempted correctly, and which question is answered wrongly by many of the students. Like that you can find out from this. Okay, apart from this you have question wise. Okay, you can go with question wise. You have class here. For example, how many, this question, how many have attended, this many. Okay, so you can respond to them. And then individual also is there. Individual means, suppose if I want to see the paper of Hariom. Okay, now see Hariom how he has answered. This is individual. So these are the different ways in which you can view the responses of the children. Now in this, if you view, you are not able to get a full view of all the students in your class. Okay, for that what you should do is, there is a tab here on top with a plus symbol. It is create spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is nothing but Excel sheet. Okay, spreadsheet is nothing but Excel sheet. There is a plus symbol here. So when you click on this plus symbol, it will open Excel. All the data will be sent to Excel form. And there you can easily find out what is the name of the child, how much mark he has got, what answer he has given for which question. So shall we try this once? Just click on this create spreadsheet, and it will ask you create new spreadsheet, and it will give you the names. Okay, sports quiz name. Okay, then you give create. Okay, you give create, and now it will create the Google Sheet for you. See, this is the Google Sheet it has created. It will show you what time your students have answered. Okay, this is the time at which they have answered. 11/7 is the date, and then 22:32:4. This is the time at which they have answered the quiz, right? And this is the email address of them. This is the score they have got, and this is the name, their class, and question wise. Each question it is given how much marks they have scored. For each question it is given how much marks they have scored. First question, then second question, third question, fourth question, what they answered, right? So this is what is called as Excel sheet. So now let's close this, and then the last option, last and important, last to nahi hai, the one most important aspect of this Google form. This Google form, anytime you can create it and anytime you can generate. Okay. Now, suppose if you are giving a quiz and you want your children to restrict to time. Okay. You don't want to give them as and when they please, they can write the quiz. You want to set the time that 9 o'clock, if they start the quiz, they should finish by 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, they should not do the quiz. So for that, we have one option in this, and the option says that there is a radio button or there is a tab here, accepting responses. Okay, now it is on. If it is on, student will be able to give the responses. If it is off like this, not accepting responses. So it will not accept the response of anybody. Okay, so once again I repeat, suppose if you want to give test duration from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, you don't want the child to answer, or his answer should not be accepted, means you just uncheck this. Open your Google Sheet. Don't do it now itself. When you should do it once you send the Google Sheet, you will send it in accepting response mode. Once you send the Google Sheet link, it will be in accepting response. Now you have distributed the Google link at 9 o'clock. Now that time it will be accepting responses. Now it is already 10. So at 10 o'clock, you will again start with the same story. Go to Gmail, go to 9 dots, go to Google Docs, Excel or Slide, go to main menu. From main menu, go to Google Forms. From Google Forms, you find this form in your Google form, and then take out responses in that, and in that responses, you just click not accepting responses. So it will stop accepting responses, right? So this is the important aspect to fix the time for the children. I hope the most preliminary things which are required for creating a Google form at school level for teachers is being covered, and I hope that this video will be of some use to all of you. Thank you so much. All the best.